Welcome to another Icon player review, and today it's going to be 88 rated George Best. We're going to be trying him out in that right mid spot that you see here, and also trying him out in the cam position. He does have, several alternate positions here. He's got cam, right wing, left wing, right mid, plenty of options, but we will be trying him in the right mid and cam position, like I said. Now, as far as his traits go, he doesn't have anything special, only solid player and flair. As far as the other stats go, though, he's 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot, medium work rates. And let's jump over to the in-game stats. We are going to be boosting both the pace and the shooting with the Hunter Kim style, just trying to get them both as high as possible. But he does have base 91 pace, very good to see. He does have really good shooting stats as well, at 89 shot power, 86 long shots, 89 finishing. I'm expecting this finishing and shooting overall to be very good. His passing is the one area that does look to let him down as a winger. 81 passing is not anything special at all. 79 short passing, 82 long passing. So hopefully he can get the job done in that department, but we'll have to see. As far as the dribbling goes, Best is always somebody who has crazy left stick dribbling, but with the left stick dribbling being nerfed compared to previous years, we'll have to try out the agile and strafe dribbling to see how silky he is on the ball. But with 94 agility, 91 balance, 91 ball control, I'm still expecting him to feel extremely smooth. And as far as physical and heading goes, he does have 87 heading accuracy along with 80 jumping. He should actually be somewhat of an aerial threat. Now, only being 5'9" height will probably let him down, but I do expect him to win and maybe score a header, so we'll have to see. And he does have 68 strength, so not crazy in the strength department, but hopefully he can hold up, shield the ball some, and we'll be testing that out. So let's jump into division rivals, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Into Nkunku, let's see if we can get this to Best. Just use that bit of pace. We sure do. Try to cross this into Milik or into Nkunku, but you saw that pace down the line. That's what we want to see. All right, Best. Make that attacking run. Oh, look at that. Beautiful first touch and some really good shot power there to score the goal. Let's see if we can test an over-the-top through ball. I didn't like the timing on it, but he was able to stop quickly there in the midfield. These quick cuts as well, like unstoppable, just gliding. The way these skill moves come off, all of it. Back to him, outside the foot shot. Good save from Ter Stegen. All right, Hakimi. In the Best. Heel to heel. Use that strafe dribbling. Look at that. We just destroyed that defender. And we draw the penalty. The ball control is just so good. Those quick touches. He's unstoppable, man. All right, Best. Pass to Nkunku. We got to get him involved. There we go. Use that pace. Keep it going. All the way, he just accelerates through the midfield. Oh, the heel to ball roll. Bring it back. There we go. Body feint. Outside the foot shot. Into the back of the net. There we go. But you see how far Best was back there on that play? Even on just basic defense support, he does come way back. All right, I want him to go forward. Make that run. There he goes. Can't get him the ball yet. Here we go. I'll keep it going. I'll use that acceleration. Purpose spin. No way, we just created that shot. And he scores it. That is, I'm speechless. Into Nkunku. I see Best just holding his run. Great stuff. That pass to Milik. And we can't finish it, but the way he just kind of curled that pass around those two defenders was awesome. Oh, come on, Best against Araujo. The purpose spin. Oh, he still has the ball. Oh, can we cross it to Nkunku? I think we can. Come on, win the header. Ooh, Best. Look how he just evades that tackle. Quick burst of acceleration through the midfield there to launch the attack. All right, Best. Come on, keep it going. We do get the ball to him. Let's just cross this. Oh, come on. Score that for us. Nah, man. That was so good from Best. I wanted a final product. All Best. What a run. Just pass it across into Milik, gonna score that. I don't even know how. I mean, George Best, the way he just ran up out of that cam position, accelerated into the box, and was just there exactly where I needed him. Oh, look at those touches. There's no way. We should have scored that. That first touch was brilliant. The skill move. We just did Araujo wrong with that pass from Best. And the goal from Chiesa. All right, let's just use that pace down the line here. Try to go for a cross into Milik. Got to time it perfectly. We were not able to. La Croqueta. All Best, come on. Around VVD. And he does score it. That quick strafe dribbling just to work around VVD. He puts it in the back of the net. I think he's going to stay onside. He's definitely going to use that pace here. Keep it going and score that far post. It's too easy for him. That blistering pace on the counter attack. That's what this guy's all about. Try to work this into Best. There it is. Let's just go for that cross. Into Coman. And he scores the header. That cross was very accurate from Best. And he gets the assist. Oh, look at that attacking run. Yet again, he's just flying past Araujo. And we're just going to pass it over to Milik for the tap in. But the way he's just accelerating out of that cam position, it's awesome. Let's test another long pass into Milik. Come on. Assist for George Best. Too easy. All right, back to Best. Try to create a long shot angle here. Oh, I want to rip a finesse shot. Here it is. And he is able to score it. No finesse shot trade. But that one was on target. All right, Best. I wish you would go forward into that pocket of space for me. Oh, we're going to finish that. It's onside, and that dribbling from Best in the box just to find that passing angle. It's all just out of this world. We're back after testing out Best in several games of division rivals and a couple of games of FUT Champs. And I do try to play as many games as possible with these cards for the player reviews. So if they are helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. But let's get into the stats and how they felt in game. And also if George Best is worth his price tag. So let's start out with the pace, of course. And that pace being 91, obviously boosted with the Hunter Kim style. I thought it was insane. I mean, especially playing on the right wing, or if you play him obviously on the left-hand side, and even in that cam position, he was just able to accelerate through the midfield in the cam position, or just run down the line and beat just about everybody I came up across with his pace. Honestly, I can't remember any player that was able to catch up to him once he did get going. So the pace is one of the biggest pros on this card, and it's just out of this world, honestly. Extremely fast, getting by guys like Hakimi, Theo Hernandez, and that is exactly what you want when you're playing somebody in that right wing spot. Now, as far as the shooting goes, the shooting was really good, and obviously it was also boosted by the Hunter Kim style. Now, there were a couple of chances where, you know, he was one-on-one with the keeper in the box, and he did kind of hit it right at the keeper. So I would have liked to see him score maybe a couple more chances, but overall, the shooting was very good, top-notch stuff. Being 88 rated, I thought that the shot power was also a very good aspect of the card, and I don't really have much bad to say in the shooting department. Now, I did try a couple of outside the foot shots, and actually today is the day that EA did apparently nerf that a little bit, and I didn't actually score any outside foot shots with him. We did go for a few. I did, however, score a finesse shot with him, and as we saw, he does not have that trade. So I think that, you know, he does have that bit of threat from distance. He can score some long shots for sure, and just keep that in mind. Now, the passing is probably the biggest area. If I had to be picky about a con on this card, I would have to say it's the passing. You know, for a winger or for a center attacking mid, you do want somebody with pretty good passing. You know, I'm thinking like 85 or higher. And the 81 passing, you know, it was a bit inconsistent. He did have some really good long passes, those through balls, and he had, you know, some very accurate crosses. His kind of 1-2 plays was also good when he was in the box and just needed to find the pass across to another attacker to score the goal. and just kind of get the assist. But yeah, I thought that the passing could definitely be better. It left something to be desired. Like I said, a little bit inconsistent. And if I had to be picky, that is what I would say would be the con on this card, but it definitely doesn't hurt the card overall too much. Now on to the dribbling. The dribbling has to be combined with the pace. The biggest pro on this card, honestly, I've tried a lot of players and he feels smoothest on the ball out of anybody I've tried. That 94 agility, 91 balance, 91 ball control. When I was doing that strafe dribbling and agile dribbling as well, he was literally just kind of gliding across the pitch. The ball was glued to his feet. He had extremely good first touches, and even just the left stick as well, without even doing the LB, RB, L1, R1 dribbling at all. He was still very good with those quick circles, twists and turns. And like I said, he has the best dribbling. He feels the smoothest on the ball out of anybody I've tried. And so I'm just going to have to say that the dribbling just makes this card top notch, extremely good. Now, as far as the heading accuracy and jumping, we had said at the beginning, we thought, he might be somewhat of an aerial threat, but really that 5'9" height does let him down. He's not an aerial threat. And if he's all alone, he should be able to put in a nice header, challenge the keeper with that 87 heading accuracy. But yeah, when he's up against somebody and he's contested on the headers, he's probably not going to be winning it. And I thought that the strength was decent. I mean, it felt about like a 68 to 70. He was able to, shield the ball in some cases, but when he was shoulder to shoulder with bigger players, he was prone to losing the ball. So, but again, using that pace and dribbling, it's very hard for them to put in a good tackle on him. A lot of times it would just end up being a foul on Best because he does keep the ball so close to his feet. So the strength doesn't come into play too much, but he is able to shield the ball okay, I would say, somewhat decently, but nothing crazy in that department. And now let's talk about his price tag and if I think he is worth that price tag. And I'm going to have to say that for about 500 to 540K being his current price, I'm going to have to say, that's a high price tag for this card. It's a little bit too expensive for me. And that's mainly because this Chiesa card was not very much at all. I mean, he was only about 150K. And this is a card that can play in the cam position on that right hand side as well. He has very similar stats and he does feel pretty similar in game. He's also 5'9", 4-star, 4-star. So, when I'm kind of comparing the two cards and the price on them, obviously as well, I'm going to have to say that 500 plus price tag on George Best is just too expensive. Now, George Best is better than Chiesa, especially in that dribbling department. He's just so smooth. He does have a little bit better shooting, and pace wise, it is pretty similar. So Best is the better player. And like I said, this George Best card is the best dribbler that I've tried in the game so far. So that speaks very highly of him. Now, where do I think his best position is? I do think his best position is probably down the line on that right-hand side. Just you're able to kind of really get the maximum amount out of that pace and kind of cut in, use that dribbling, find the extra pass, or go for the shot. He can also play very well in that cam position. I just do prefer him slightly on the right-hand side. And going back to the price to end this off, I do think that, maybe if you can get him for about 450K to 400K, somewhere in that 400 to 450K price range. And I do think he will drop there pretty soon. I think that's a very good price range to get him in. And I also think if you do get this guy out of an icon pack, GG's, he's insane, like I said, and he'll definitely slot straight into your team. So give him a go. But that's going to do it for this review. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.